Hey guys, this is Pretty in Stitches, and today I'm going to talk about interfacing and wadding, also known as batting. So when I started sewing, I found this really confusing, and there was not a lot of information out there to really show me exactly what these interfacing and waddings were and when to use them. So I thought I'd explain that today. So I'm going to start off with interfacing. Interfacing is flat and thin, and you can have fusible, so you can see the shiny dotted side, or you can have sewing. So this doesn't have any fusible side, but this would need to be sewn into your fabrics. So there are different types of interfacing. So here we've got one which is very light, and that can be used for really lightweight fabrics, just to give it a little bit of stability, and good for delicate fabrics as well. And then we've got medium, so you can see the difference. So this one is medium. This is also fusible, so you can see the dotted side, and that is where you would put it against the fabric and iron on top, and that would stick to your fabric. So this is a little bit crispier. It's great for collars and button plackets, but maybe for children's clothes, so you don't want it to be too stiff. And then we've got a slightly stiffer one. You can see that it's a bit more crispier, and this would be great for collars, something with a little bit more sturdiness, but still quite flexible as well. So these three are non-woven, and they're great for crafty projects and things that you're not going to wear. So kitchenware, bags, home decor, accessories, and maybe things that you're not going to wash too much. And to iron this, you place it over your fabric, and you want to press down rather than ironing it across. So that would keep it in place and avoid any wrinkles and bunching up of your fabric. So just place it down and press. So I'll do it on medium heat without any steam, but when you do buy this, it will have instructions as well, so just follow those. We've got this woven interfacing. So this is more like fabric, and it's great to use in clothes and something where you want the interfacing to fall the same way as your fabric. So you can see the difference between these two. This also has fusible side, so you can see the dots. That makes it easy to iron on and attach it to your fabric instead of having it sewn in. And lastly, we have this quite stiff interfacing. This is great for the bottom of bags and fabric boxes, curtain pelmets. So it's quite stiff, and it kind of stands up on its own. And this one you would need to sew in, but doesn't have a fusible side. So this would be sewn in with your seam allowance. So these are the interfacings that I have, and I used this medium one in this fabric bookmark. You can see that it makes the fabric a bit stiff but still flexible, and I've used it in this pouch as well. So you can see that it gives it a bit of sturdiness but not any volume or thickness, and this allows it to stand up on its own. So it just gives it a bit of body without giving any volume or any warmth. So moving on to wadding, or also known as batting. So I've got these three, and this one is polyester wadding. It's really nice and soft and a bit puffy, and this is great for quilts. And you can see I've used that in this pencil case and I've quilted it. So it does give it a bit of structure, but it's still quite soft and flexible. Then we've got this fleece. So this is thermalum fleece. It's quite dense, and it's like a felt. It adds padding and insulation, so good for pot holders and coasters. So I've made this coaster with this fleece, and it's really nice to work with, so I use this in most of my projects. It's really easy to sew, and it does give a bit of structure, but it's also really nice and soft. And lastly, we've got this foam wadding. So this is like it's sandwiched between the two. Got this foam in the middle, and as you can see, this is quite bouncy, adds a lot of structure. It's quite easy to sew, it's just a bit fiddly when you've got a lot of fabric to work with. And I've used this in this little pouch here, so you can see how structured it looks. And if you see this one compared to this one, you can tell the difference in how it holds up. I hope you found this video useful. Please like and subscribe for more techniques and projects. If you have any questions about interfacing or wadding, please comment below and I'll get back to you. See you soon.